That was a hard cut of that. But anyways, welcome regardless to dkgWELP episode 76, starring my best friend in the world, Kaz.
Hello. I'm telling you guys right now, live on Snapchat, to Snapchat us your questions. Yes, we are not sponsored by Snapchat.
If you're listening to this later, you can feel
still Snapchat us your questions. I'll still answer them back. Don't let Curly fucking squash your dreams of me.
That's my dream. If we get to a point where we can get live snaps and snap responses, solving people's problems live on the internet, call in to my cell phone whenever you get a problem, and we'll answer it right there. I'll talk to your wife for you. I'll tell her what's what and what goes on in the house. Also here helping us solve relationship and marriage problems, the LordNikon himself, back from a vacation in the Hamptons.
The Hamptons?
I don't know where you go.
I was far more north than the Hamptons. I was in Vermont.
Is that more
at a ski
rich?
Resort in the summer.
Is it super bougie? I just feel like you do like horse dressage in the summer or something like.
You think I do fucking dressage?
I don't know, man. You go up. You do things like go upstate. I don't know what that even means to me. Like we.
No, I go up 4 states.
Okay.
You don't even have 4 states on your coast.
I don't understand anything about your coast or being as rich as you. So yes.
What?
Speaking of super rich guys, we've got the Steve the Sound Guy over here.
Whoa! Don't throw me under that bus.
The tax man is gonna come for Steve if you start telling him he's getting that money.
I've been off the grid, hiding, and now they picked up this on their NSA surveillance cameras, and they say, "What? Somebody's rich. We gotta get him. We gotta go into his house and take everything that he has." Hi, I'm Steve the Sound Guy.
It's good to have you guys back on the show as always. What the hell's been up? If you guys want to clue us in to where you've been at, Steve, you've been on vacation, I think, the whole time since the last time you were on the show.
If you can call it vacation, a bunch of stuff happened at my workplace, and so now I am taking the summers off as a University of California employee. I am going with the school year, so summers I have off now. But I've been keeping quite busy with Steam Powered Giraffe, so don't worry about your old pal Steve. He's doing just fine.
Look like you've been painting a lot in the background there.
That is Sam Here's artwork, which you can see completed probably in the coming Saturdays. We're going to keep at it. Last Saturday, we played Halo 3 with Curly and Sam and Steve. And we're probably going to continue this weekend with some retro gaming since DKgVEGAS is going to happen. But it'll be good.
If you guys haven't been tuning into that Saturday stuff, I know it's long-winded. It's, I usually do. I try to keep it to 4 hours for my main streams because I know that's a long time to sit and hang out. So we're doing 8 hours on Saturdays, just hanging out and playing through the Halos. And but it's been a fucking blast. We got through, finished the leftover bit of Halo 2 we didn't get through, and then I'm assuming just Halo 2 was the longer one, right? Like that's why.
Halo 2 is really long, apparently. Yeah. Halo 3 was super short comparatively.
Yeah, I would have been pissed if I waited from fucking Halo 2, because Halo 2 ends at a cliffhanger, and then it's like, all right, I'm sure it was like 2 years or maybe a year, 2.5 years before Halo 3 comes out, and then it's like
a long while.
Yeah, here's a 4.5 hours of gameplay, and see you later. Like, holy shit, it's terrible. But yeah, that's good. That's good. You're taking care of it, having a good time. Nikon, you were on said vacation, right?
I was up in Vermont. I was hiking.
Getting away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life in the Nikon land.
Yep.
Okay, You know what? I don't believe any of this shit because there's no fucking video proof.
He does look like he's never left, right? He looks like he's never fucking left. There's no tan. There's no.
I feel like Nikon just got triggered because we were playing a lot of CS:GO, and he's just like, man, fuck.
You're supposed to come back from vacation wearing hookah shells?
I didn't even play much CSGO. I was annoyed because my internet was fucking terrible here, so I had to leave.
You had to leave to get it better. You call up the cable company? Hey, I'm leaving for fucking a month. You have the keys to my house under the mat. Fix my fucking internet. I don't care what you have to do.
That's basically what happened. Like, for a week and a half, my internet was dropping every hour and a half for 7 minutes. And it wasn't even every hour and a half. It was anywhere from 20 minutes up to 4 hours, just randomly in between those times. And it would drop for exactly 7 minutes every fucking time. It's just like, why? What the fuck is the purpose?
I'm trying my hardest because I just natural instinct makes me want to laugh at little things like that because I know the situation, but like I don't want to even like I don't want to get close to the karma on that shit because I know that fucking crap sucks ass. I've had those times where I'm like on the phone with the fucking rep. Yo, hey, it's 8. Yeah, I know. I called you yesterday at 8 o'clock, exactly on the dot when you dropped my internet last time. You know, so how will we have to? Can you be here at 8 tomorrow? Are you working tomorrow? Do I have to talk to someone else at this time? Like,
what if it's a secret message trying to give you coordinates that just happen to be a bunch of 7s in a row, leading you to the secret bunker underground where you can dig up the treasure?
And if it ruined my show, then it's gonna get a fucking ass whooping. Okay.
So they sent a tech out and they swapped one wire and it worked for 8 hours and then it fucking went down again.
The old 8-hour wire trick. I've seen that one.
They're like, this wire's being overloaded. Yeah, sure. See how long that lasts.
You don't say.
You got there's a mythical unicorn in my wall. Yeah, no, yeah, I've been there. I hate that little bitch.
And so we ended up getting a new fucking full router.
You know, that's what I've heard at night. Actually, I think I could hear the unicorn at night. Yeah, that's probably what it is. You're right.
Hear it quapping on my floor.
Doing quap all over my floor. It's terrible. But anyways, yeah, what you been up to, Kaz? It's been a while. We had 2 weeks of hiatus, technically, without not really hiatus.
Finding special ways to yell at children so that their parents don't know that I'm calling their children a piece of shit.
I love the secret world that you live in for your job that just gets you through the day. Makes me so happy. Like it's so like, Clerks, right? Like it's so just like secret lab put razor blades and all. No, that's terrible. Hold on. No.
If you like,
that's a Halloween trick.
That's a felony.
That's a Halloween trick.
So like a quick explanation, right? There's a term for somebody who's being like in the urban environment, right? So for black people, when
you don't have to say it all quiet. Just say
when somebody's being too much.
You're allowed to say it, Kaz.
When somebody's being too much at a party, right? Like they've just drank way too much, or they're like starting fights with everyone. Like there'll be a guy in the corner who's trying to speak up because he's just like, who the fuck is? So you just be like, whose man's is this? Like, who brought him here? Like, why is he this? Like, whose friend are you? And they need to remove you. Like, I need to find out who your friends are because they need to remove you. So the other day when some kid was like in the middle of the fucking like walkway throwing a fit, and I'm trying to like transport shit from one building to the other, I'm just like, and I'm watching his parents do the John, we talked about this. We had this discussion before we came about how we're gonna act and how we interact and what we expect of each other. And you told me what you expected of me, and I said what I expected of you. And then mom and dad have to huddle in the corner. Okay, well the discussion didn't work, Michael, and he's still acting out. And I'm just like, I got to get to the other side. And your kid's like, literally, I can't go around him at this. Whose man's is this? Like, yo. Like, is this what is going on? And they're like, yeah. Yeah.
You got time for your lesson to get completed. Shit.
Yeah. So, you just take those mini wins where you could just kind of yell and you're just like, drawing attention to the situation more than they wanted. So now they're like, fuck.
I had
now we have to go into active parenting.
I had a moment. I was out today doing some errands, as you will. Bought some pants at a local store, and I went into a consignment shop where you get a spectrum of different types of people all conversing in one area. People looking
usually
for
call
deals.
those hipsters.
Well, you get the people that are looking for like the bargain basement stuff, and then you get the people looking for that that special couch that they can only find in a whatever. And so there's like a whole bunch of confluence of different types of personalities. And my favorite combination hit today, which is kind of on the same land that Kaz is in on this, but I had the parent with the kid who was everything gets to be a lesson. Like everything's going to be a lesson that they're going to teach a little fucking Jimmy how to fucking be a human being. And then there was the couple who had a dog who doesn't like kids, and the parents don't like kids, and the parents, from the way I could tell, kind of just didn't want anything to do with kids around them. And I started off with hearing this kid asking its mom like, Can I talk to the dog? Can I pet the dog? And the mom is like, Of course you can, but you need to ask the nice lady if it's okay for you to pet her dog. So go ahead. And this lady is like trying her best to avoid the situation with her dog, and she's trying to look at her shopping shit. And this lady's like, this kid's like, it's just a super, coy kid. Excuse me. And the other lady, the lady's trying to facilitate the lady with the dog to be part of the journey for her fucking special child. And the lady's like, honey, maybe if you ask a little louder, the nice lady might let you try to pet her dog, but you have to get her attention. Try to get her attention a little bit better. Mary, and she's like obviously directing her comment at the woman, like, please help me raise my child. And this lady's just like fucking like, I'm just pulling her dog close to her, like getting away. And I'm like, God damn. And this kid's not having it, and she wants to pet the dog. And I'm like, this is going to blow the fuck up. Good.
So you grab some popcorn, and you're sitting there.
So then that kid, that's when that kid just learns to be like, Alexa, I'm petting your dog.
Yeah. You're going to get that. You're going to get the fucking, the first time someone says, no, you can't fucking touch my dog with your grubby lollipop hands. Go do something else. Right. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe if your parents loved you, they'd buy you a dog. Get away from mine. All right.
I lose so much time in shops because I love conflict. I will follow people through aisles when they're arguing with their spouse or fucking their girlfriend or whatever. And I'm just like, this is funny. Like, do we get the fucking peanut butter? I don't know if we have fucking peanut butter in the house. Should we get, the peanut butter's on sale right now. I know, but I think we already got peanut butter in the house. Can you call your mom and see if we have peanut butter in the house? I'm not calling my mom. It's a $2 thing of peanut butter. Like, it's like, and that goes over 3 aisles. And you're like, yes, this is good.
Oh no!
One
I'm
the
opposite.
other thing.
I can't
I
stand
avoid
it.
that shit.
When it's someone else's shit, it's fucking grand. It's
No, and it's just annoying because it's like, get your lives together, people. It's just goddamn peanut butter.
Well,
It doesn't matter.
You could replace.
You want to
don't
shake
even-
them, but you can't.
You don't even use the words. It's the mumbles and
shake
grumbles,
them?
right? It's just the. And that's all you need to hear, and it's so good. So good.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Avoid it and walk away.
That happens
Let the train
on
wreck
that
happen.
occasion at my job where like a couple will come in and like, we have the little photo thing there. So the photographer is like, hey, you guys want to take a photo? And then one of them is very adamantly, fuck yeah. And the other one's no. And it's like, what do you mean no?
Both those people raised
Like,
differently.
yes. This is why we came here, to have fun. This is fun. And they're like, I just want to go fucking look at shit for a minute and then go back home. Like, what do you like? Do you not want to have? Is that not why we came out, to have fun? And you're like, oh shit, and every so often you just got to be like, you got to keep the line moving.
I was raised very specifically. If someone tries to offer you something overpriced, like a $25 photo of yourself, you tell them fucking no, or you don't make eye contact and you keep walking. I don't get hit by carnies like that. Like,
no. Fuck that.
I hate when I've been in a relationship and a girl fucking stops and she's like, what kind of photos do you got? What kind of fucking pixie sticks do you got? She's going to sell. What's the price? $11 for fucking pixie stick? Yeah, no, we're not going to this cart. Okay, we're moving on. Okay. I could tell you that from far away.
Because I have to do that. Like, my thing is,
but you have to actively ask people for that.
You guys want to do it? Well, see, no, here's what I do when I have to do it. I'm like, you guys want to take a photo? No. Okay. Your tickets are over there. And then I move to the next person, right? I don't have time to do the upsell.
Do you delete it in front of them?
So then when I get
delete it from the database.
No, there's not even a delete. You want to? Half the time, if I'm super, super not into it, and I probably shouldn't admit this, being that I'm on the precipice of fucking out of this job, I literally just point. Like, huh?
Give me the old shifty eye. Hey.
Yeah, I'm like,
what you got? You got to be the shady guy that takes the photo first and then goes $25.
No. Even when I do the style thing, I'm like, this is this is that. Okay, but this is this and that's that. Like, you could do that. You could buy that. Do you not want physical things? Because you just buy that, and then that's not physical.
So you're trying to say you're on the precipice of a promotion at your job? Is that what it was? Is that
Management, manager Kaz telling everybody else what to do for a change.
About to get upgraded?
Kaz wants to delegate.
Difference. Gonna make a difference in the world.
Be surprised how much I actually just spend my day delegating.
Glorious.
Sad.
So speaking of shitty, sad stuff that happens, I have news stories.
Oh, is it sad stuff?
No. Well,
Tragedy.
3, 2, 1.
dkgWELP. Let's fill that knowledge hole with Kaz and Carlin's news bag.
Woman shot in the vagina in a sex game gone wrong. Tonight at 8. That's all.
You said you wanted tragedy.
Yep, I can see that happening.
I had 8 different ways that I was going to introduce this story, and then I just realized the title was the best. Like you do.
Shot with what is the big question?
I mean,
time out. Technical timeout. I need a moment.
Oh, you've heard worse, Kaz. You've said worse.
I just need to process that information. All right, let's go.
I was gonna be like, yo, we've all done the deed, right? Like, what's the most harm that's ever happened? No, didn't get shot.
You taking a gun into the bedroom.
Didn't shoot your cooter off, did you? It's a whole other Christmas Story level. This is the 2012 version of Christmas Story. You shoot your vagina off. No, I don't know. Basically, this is fucking. It's BBC. Jesus. Stockport, someplace fucking out in the middle of who knows where. A couple goes to a hotel. They had been around each other for a while, and they decided to go to this hotel to pursue and engage in what they said, quote unquote, was a sex fantasy that they had involving a weapon. The weapon went off. And lots of stuff at that point. Mm-hmm.
Why? Okay. Oh, all right. Here. All right.
46-year-old, 47-year-old.
Hell of a fetish, I gotta say.
46 and 47.
Right.
All right.
Here's the thing. We don't kink shame, right? We don't kink shame. But
safe.
You're gonna do it anyway, Kaz. But you're gonna do it anyway. Is that what you're gonna do right now?
No. There is always you have to have safety measures in all kinks.
Well, they put a condom over the gun. I mean,
that's great.
Trojans, they don't break.
That's safety measure number one. Safety measure number one.
Well, it just so happens you're listening to Drunk Kids Gaming.
That you are. Safety measure number 2. And since you're listening to Drunk Kids Gaming, here's a hot tip.
They didn't pinch the tip. That's the problem.
Take the fucking bullets out of the gun.
So as the story goes, the shitty part and the reason why Homeboy's now got fucking 10 years in jail is he just left.
All right.
Like you do when someone shoots the cooter off. And they had to find him like 2 days later. But basically he had procured this gun because he wanted to do the sex fantasy with said lady, and she was into it. But he had found it in a bathroom in Berkeley Terrace.
Oh boy!
And wait, he just found
in Leeds.
The gun.
Yeah, he had found the gun in Leeds in a public toilet, in a pub toilet. So I guess still public. Then he took it back to Manchester and in Bish Bash Bosh, Piccadilly Station.
Oh, and they were British.
Oh yes, it's all British.
Which on top of it,
I'm just reading names of places involved in this.
The issue, right? If these were Americans, no issue. Now that they're British, they don't like British people doing any kind of fucking sex thing anyway.
Yeah, isn't it illegal over there now?
You're in double trouble. Yeah, fucking having sex, unless you're fucking making a new monarchy, is illegal.
Yeah. Lady who didn't want to be named refers to him as a bad man.
Who pulled the trigger? Who is actually responsible for the gun going off?
The details of the throes of passion that they were in are not described here, unfortunately.
That's question number 1.
Okay,
it might have been a stray toe. It might have been. You never know.
If that's question number 1, question number 2 is what kind of firearm was it?
No, again, the throes of passion are not described here. We don't.
So I mean. Our forensic file case number 3303 can reasonably assume that they were using the firearm as a, shall we say, device to instigate pleasure upon the female. Mm-hmm. Correct?
I'm going there.
Then
witness for the prosecution.
Firearm intended for pleasure caused a whole lot of pain.
A lot of abdominal issues. Yeah.
That, I mean, that situation
That's some Bloodborne shit right there.
is not too far fetched. Why somebody would ever use a loaded gun? That's the far fetched part.
Also, use a gun that you found in a Walmart bathroom. Dude.
Yeah,
like, no.
Yeah, that's.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
these clues are all leading up to the mental picture of the type of people that we are dealing with here, and it's a Darwin
40.
Award going off right now.
But so I'm trying to. So again, it doesn't describe the gun. So I'm thinking immediately. You think in your head, some kind of
Is
revolver.
it a 6-shooter?
It's like a 9mm.
nickel-plated?
But I'd like to imagine it's like an old Civil War musket. That somehow made its way to Leeds. They had
old war pub.
They had to push down the powder.
He didn't actually find it in the bathroom. He just took it off of the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I found this gun in the bathroom.
Yeah, a big old rhino gun. Yeah.
It was a replica of the Hellboy gun made to fire actual projectiles. Because
you never know. You never know. It could be. It's one of those. It's the twist. It's like, oh wow! When I finally watched the movie of this book, I didn't realize that it was an old musket. That's fantastic.
I just see it as the marksman pistol from GTA.
Did
this right here is why people don't want people doing freaky shit. Okay, like safety, people, safety.
This is the reason why there aren't more guns in Britain. This right here.
Because they're afraid people use them for sexual acts.
So there's two parts there. So that gives ammunition to all the people all the anti-gun people that are like, those Americans and their guns are just shooting their vaginas off all over the place. And
it wasn't American.
No, I know, but that's what happens when you get a gun around you, right? You shoot your kids' snooch off.
You say you shoot your kids? if you're into this
come on,
your own child.
People are gonna dismember themselves left and right. I mean, if they can do it with a fidget spinner, this is no surprise they're doing it with guns.
Well, yeah,
it's the worst. Yeah, and then it's got all the fuel for the moms out there. No, you can't have a gun. You'll shoot your pooch off. Oh, it's great. It's glorious.
I feel like out there's some company that makes prop gun-shaped vibrators and such.
Oh yeah, no, Hondo P.
Somebody send one of those to Curly, please. And
my P.O. box is found below. If you would like to send me a gun dildo, some kind of Final Fantasy VIII
the gunblade
crossover / dildo, I will gladly show it off. I've actually, the only thing I've ever had that's dick shaped that came to me was I got a water bottle that's a dick. Yeah, it's up in the cupboard. Actually, no, they hid it. My roommate hid it because her mom comes over and she didn't want her to see it. So, that's cool. Guys, you got a story for us? Take us out here. Don't worry, guys. She lived. Yeah. She's alive.
All right. This will scoot your pooch, Curly. So the Venezuelan currency is kind of at an all-time low.
Venezuela's fucked up. Like real news. Fucking Venezuela's gone.
So much. Their currency is pretty much so worthless at this point that WoW Gold is worth more in real currency than their currency is.
Oh, I mean, I don't know where the fun part of the story is. It's just seriously like Venezuela is like fucking not having a good life.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
So WoW Gold, I've never played WoW, of course. So WoW Gold it drops from enemies and you pick it up?
Yeah, you get WoW Gold. You get gold from pretty much anything. You fart on a rock and you get a bunch of gold, and you turn a quest and you get gold.
How does this story logically work out? We say the gold in the game is worth more than the Venezuelan currency.
Prior to just recently, actually, I mean, maybe the last expansion, back in the day, it was a little hard to tell you what the value of WoW Gold was because it was a black market. Like, you have to go to people who have stolen gold from people and then take their accounts and stuff. And so it was kind of like it would fluctuate because you couldn't just buy gold. There was no way to put money into the game and buy gold. Nowadays, though, you can buy what's called a token for 1 month of in-game game. So those tokens cost you the cost of 1 month of the game, $14.99. And you buy them, and then you can trade them to people in the game for gold. And so that is your equivalence of transfer. So that means like if it's 10,000 gold for $14.99 of US dollars, 1 gold is currently in WoW world worth more than 1 Venezuelan fucking Cupertino or whatever the fucking currency's called out there. But yeah.
Wow.
No, it's pretty fucking shitty out there. People are using. I only know about Venezuelan stuff because, one, I sometimes enjoy following governmental shit, but two,
because we learned earlier that Curly likes Schadenfreude of other people's misfortune.
No, it's. Yeah. There's the bleeding heart capitalist in me that enjoys when other countries try to go super fucking hardcore. Either dictatorship or socialist, and then it fails horribly because they take over the whole market and they stop the free market, and then all of a sudden your country's worth shit. But yeah, but no, I only know because I've been following the Bitcoin stuff.
Yeah, at its current mark, it takes 12,000, just to round up, 12,200 Bolivias.
Cupertinos.
That's the other problem. Come up with a better name for your currency to equal $1 US.
Yeah, so just number wise, yeah, it's worth it.
Wow.
Great. That's a hard hitting coming. Don't worry though. There's going to be. Didn't they just do the election where the dictator won again?
When do you think? When do you think we'll get to the point where WoW Gold is the majority of currency, like in Ready Player One, the book, how the digital currency in the game was the currency of the world, just because of how mainstream the servers were.
Yeah, and
when are we going to get there?
Value. We either
someone actually puts out a game that everyone likes.
All right, salty salad sandwich. Fucking goddamn it. No, yeah, it's more of, I think, Tacoma style. If you follow the background in that game that was kind of lightly given to us, when will the great current fiat currency, the great country currency fail because countries can't keep up with it in the needs of trading, and when will we switch over to just the only thing that's worthwhile is a business loyalty points. So your loyalty points with your Vons is more beneficial to stick your investments into than it is to invest in the country around it, because the country the businesses own so much more of the world and stake across international borders that like having a bit of I don't know, like Apple stock, not Apple stock, but Apple loyalty points is worth more than having a dollar bill in America or the UK or whatever. Then you trade that.
Could it be like related to physical resources, like the plot of Goldfinger in James Bond? Goldfinger, the villain, wants to blow up Fort Knox and destroy all the gold in there so that it increases the value of his gold. Yeah, is that like something we gotta think about?
Or you want to commit a crime? Is what you want to do?
If resources are expended and like the physical money actually like disappears, and then we move to digital, and intangible currency is the more popular way to go, the more valuable than actual physical goods. Will that ever come to pass?
I just realized you're Barrett. You are Barrett from Final Fantasy VII. You understand? You understand that? Like, minus having a daughter. Holy shit! That just realization came over me pretty hard. Like, there's gonna be a day where Steve's gonna be like, "We gotta destroy the Mako reactor. It's gonna make everything better."
Relating the plot of a James Bond movie. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm theorizing for the purpose of discussion of the podcast.
Freedom to the people.
Shut up and sit here in the corner and say nothing.
It's good. I like it. I'm down. It's all about Bitcoins, guys. Not Bitcoin specifically, but cryptocurrency in general. So suck it.
If I ever lose my arm, I fully expect you to put a machine gun there.
Oh, we're putting guns all over the fucking place. Yeah, that's great.
Just don't touch yourself with it.
Just don't shoot your computer up.
I'll take the ammo out, Kaz. Don't worry. I learned from your lessons.
Thank you.
Put them love bullets in.
Let me do this other story because it's dumb. But the thing about this story is it's sponsored by Sports Odds and Ends. Yes, sportsoddsandsends.com.
Oh, that's a cool podcast I heard of. I subscribe.
Yes. Thank you for your subscription to that show. I have nothing to do with that show at all. Actually, no, in full disclosure, because this is Twitch and we'll get banned, I own a stake of that show. I feel like I should disclose that up front.
Carry on.
I will just reiterate what I said this morning when we talked about this. So ESPN is a dying breed and brand, and they were doing any and everything they can to catch your eyes. So if you've ever seen the movie Dodgeball, which a lot of people have, you will know that there is a joke about ESPN 8, basically ESPN The Ocho. So ESPN has decided to turn, for a day, ESPN U into ESPN The Ocho.
That's a bold move.
So, yeah.
I mean, most of me wants to say just let ESPN die, but that's just because I don't like sports.
Yeah. Hey,
the red zone.
Cool,
people need distractions.
So part of this, what this means is they're going to show more non-traditional sports that day. On this list of sports for that day will be, of course, dodgeball. Mm-hmm. The 2016 American Disc Golf Championship. Get the bros, get the PBR,
smoke all the weed, golf,
bro.
The pre-show is just
roller derby, which nobody knows how roller derby is actually scored or how it works at all.
It's just people hitting each other, and they go around a ring.
You can explain it to me.
I've watched it, and I'm like, oh no, she's a lap back. It's like the NASCAR 500. Like,
what did you just say?
They're doing laps. Or, I don't know who's racing.
So,
oh shit!
There's going to also be the 2016 Sky Zone Ultimate Trampoline Dodgeball, which I'm fucking queuing into that. 4 a.m. boys.
I can't manage to be on a trampoline for very long.
Watch LCS.
I don't know how these people do it.
Is that one trampoline on each side, or is it like an arena of trampolines like you get in the trampoline gyms?
I hope it's like 5 trampolines per side.
I give my odds on any of those things is I give myself 3 to 5 jumps before I hit a beam. Like I'm gonna fucking that's my luck in everything and everywhere. I'm gonna hit the one section that
kind of.
No, they got padding in between. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I want it to be like trampoline
those
basketball.
things, Steve.
That's a good call, Ken.
With the trampoline basketball, which is basically just a court with trampolines and then the mesh around them and shit.
Yeah, I used to have a trampoline as a kid. We never had any terrible trampoline accidents like you always see on YouTube.
I had a trampoline that was like a size of the one person that you could just jump up and down on. And
we had a big one. It's like 14 feet.
Yeah. I used to love it. It was a blast. I used to jump up and down on it, and I do tricks, and then I get my leg pinched in the spring, and I get really mad. But
there's also going to be the Firefighters World Challenge, darts, the World Darts Championship.
Pass.
If you want to see an arm get broken, there's going to be arm wrestling.
No! Does that happen?
Oh no! Yes,
that has happened.
There are videos.
Oh,
there are videos
I don't like that.
Not want to watch.
I do not like that. No.
Snapping like a popsicle
Come on,
stick.
it's basically your Schadenfreude. You just grab some popcorn. It's great.
No, I don't like that. I don't like
them, bitch.
I don't like human parts being in places they're not supposed to be. It's, like I don't like seeing arms go backwards. I don't like seeing legs go inside out. Like I don't like when someone twists an ankle and it's fucking flopping around like a little fucking sack of it's so gross. Hate everything about that shit.
But you're fine talking about shooting vaginas.
Yeah, that's fucking fine. That's like 90% what they do anyways. No. Just fucking never mind. God damn it.
There's also going to be, which I have no idea what this is. I don't even want to look it up. I just want to watch it. The 2017 Championship of Bags.
Bags.
Is that football?
I saw that on the list.
footbag?
I was just like,
is that hacky
No.
sack? Hacky
It's
sack.
not sack racing or anything. It might be hacky sack.
I thought that was footbag or whatever, right?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be footbag.
But
bags?
the only knowledge I know of competitive fucking footbag shit is California Games on the NES. That fucking
JVZ.
You gotta do the jester and the fucking.
JVZ says bags is cornhole, which is the unfortunate name
Oh,
of the.
that's such a boring game.
You toss the beanbag through the holes in the wooden plywood thing.
Ugh,
bro. But think how lit the commentation is going to be.
It's like,
it's gonna be great.
Only if they get those two actors in there.
He's going to be lining up this toss right now. This is going to be for 18 points on the hole. Now, if he can
cornhole is what boring.
He's going to get 5. No matter what, he's going to get 5 as long as he makes it close to the hole. And he's been pretty consistent all day.
He's knocked Tom's bag away from the other hole.
Consistent. Now, if he can knock John's bag off as well, he's going to get another 4 points added to his total. Right. Because that's going to be a knock. So for a knock, you're going to get a consistent 4 points. Here he goes. He's lining it up. He takes the toss. It's in the air. It goes. It looks a little too long. Oh my God, it goes straight into the hole. How does he make these? He's a world champion.
There is an American Cornhole Association.
I'm sure.
Organization. Sorry, American Cornhole Organization. Thank you, Puck, for the link.
Kaz, your scoring system sounds a lot more interesting than the actual cornhole scoring system.
Cornhole is that game that fucking like newlywed 21-year-olds have their friends over to do, and they pretend that they're happy while they do it. That and what's the baseball game that uses a fucking like a dodgeball ball, like not plastic
wiffle ball?
No, where it's like a big fat ball. It's like kickball, but and you play it around a diamond.
Blurns ball.
I don't know. No, it's not that. It's whatever it is. It's with the big giant fucking like bouncy dodgeball thing. But you play. Is it called kickball? It's probably just called kickball. It seems like too simple.
It's just
is this tennis? But those are the games. Like I always get invited to these people. Like, cause I'm like, oh man, shit, I haven't heard from Mark in a while. Like, didn't he fucking marry that girl? Yeah. They're disappeared for a while and got married. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, he's inviting us out. He wants to hang out on Friday. What are you doing? Oh, him and all their friends. Their kickball league. They're gonna go to their house and play cornhole and drink Budweiser. Okay. And I'm like, oh God. Oh God! Oh yeah, no, yeah. They're celebrating Janine's newly born child. It's like, oh yeah, bring a gift. You can't. No, I'm not gonna do any of that.
Vinocri, what is your life?
God damn it!
Cornhole.
Don't know what you're talking about. Anywho, speaking of cornhole. Sui City? How do you say Sui? Sioux? Sioux City?
Sioux Indians.
Sweet! Sioux City. Where the fuck that is. I don't know where to begin on this man's bad choices.
Well, it just so happens you're listening to Drunk Kids Gaming.
Yes, you are.
This gentleman,
and for $24.99, you could be listening a lot harder and cooler.
It's not
and
ad break,
faster.
Steve.
And sorry.
Do remember, if your Prime membership has fallen off, you might want to resubscribe. I love you guys. If you have Amazon Prime,
podcast listeners,
if you have Amazon Prime, you could subscribe to the channel with little to no effort from you. You just have to hit a free button. It's fantastic. Mm-hmm. Anywho. Mr. Strickland over here, Dennis Strickland, meth head.
Strickland propane?
That's my purse.
He tried to casually... Does anyone here know the largest denominations that we have in America in circulation?
The largest monetary denomination?
Yeah. Single bill.
Like $20 bill?
Yeah. So right now in circulation...
Definitely not a $20.
Aren't there like?
I believe there are
out there
once $500
bills.
Yes,
there was one. Nikon is right there. There was once 500 and thousands, but right now in circulation we only have up to 100.
I thought you meant.
I think technically they can use those as legal tenders still.
Yeah, and actually technically anything that's ever been printed is legally tendered still, or anywhere. So like even like a 1914 bill that doesn't have any of the security stuff, you still have to accept as legal tender.
Yeah, I think you can still use a $1,000 bill.
Yeah, there were. I think it's and I only researched it because I got questioned on this after I found the story. But there was actually once I think a $50,000 bill or $100,000 they used to do transfers between two Federal Reserves banks and whatever back in the day. Anyways, whatever. Regardless, homeboy Dennis Strickland here decided to walk into a Sioux City, Iowa bank to cash his $1 million bill into his bank account.
All right.
Immediately triggered bank employees to ask, interesting. We're going to hit the button under our desk and keep you talking for a bit. It's so as the the security guards of the bank just kind of got closer and everything to check out what was going on. He is acting a little sneaky, and he had his hands in his pockets, and they heard more rustling. So he's like, "Hey, is there anything in your pocket, sir?" And he is like, maybe had more bills or something. He empties his pockets out and just drops all of his meth on the table at this point. And of course is then arrested. Unfortunately, not being able to deposit his $1 million bill into his account. But yeah, it's great.
You know what that reminds me of? A Simpsons episode.
Where
Homer gets a check for $1 million and he tries to cash it in the bank. And he says, "Sir, I can't cash this check for you." And Homer says, "Well, why not?" "Well, you see where it says on this check, it says, this is not a check, void, 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 cash value 1/20th of a cent, Mr. Banker, do not honor."
Did Homer look a little similar to... I swear to God, this is Chappelle's...
Probably had a little more meat on his bone.
Chappelle's character right here for meth guy. It's good times.
A little whiter.
And he's duck facing, so there's that. He's probably licking the front side of his teeth underneath his lips there.
Can I get my $1 million bill back?
Meth is no joke. It makes people think things that just aren't true.
It's a hell of a drug.
I mean, I honestly in his head, he thought he was gonna get away with it. He's like, "This is gonna happen. I'm gonna get me some crack."
Of course,
meth, dude.
Same shit. It's all the same.
Meth, bro. What the fuck?
Going from one to the other. Storycast.
So we've talked about cycling on this show before. Yeah, I don't know. We have.
Cycling's a sport that I'd like to see on the Ocho.
There's a. I mean, you can see that on regular ESPN.
No, not Ocho cycling.
Ocho cycling.
You know what? This could be Ocho cycling. So you have a bunch of cyclists, and every so often they release a tiny pony into the race to see how he'll fucking fare, which is what happened.
No, what? That's not what you're supposed to do. No.
So a tiny pony got out and decided to join the tour at Poland for a little while, but he couldn't keep up. Little ass legs couldn't keep up with the cyclist.
Died immediately.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't taking those steroids that you need to take, like Lance.
Yeah, the feel good Disney story is supposed to be
had one nut, bro.
It's supposed to be the story that Peanut, the little pony, actually won despite all the odds against him. Not that they put him down with a shotgun in the middle of the fight or in the middle of the race.
Whose horse was it?
Watch the video, man. He's trying.
How do you lose track of a pony and then it just takes off into the?
He's going, so dude, and he's sticking with the pack, bro. He's sticking with the. Ooh, he almost lost it in that turn.
He held off so many people. There were so many people who had to slow down because he crosses the road in front of them. They're just like, "Oh shit."
Was there a street fair going on and some vendor had a pony as a gimmick? Where did it come from? Whose was it? I want to know the details. This pony. What was its name? Was its name Santa's Little Helper or what?
Someone said Little Sebastian already. I named it Peanut. It's good times. I don't know, Kaz. Do you got the information or?
Did anybody issue a formal complaint? Was the race canceled because of the interference?
Do you want me to show this video? Is that what you're trying to do? I don't.
Yeah, the video is fucking lit, dude.
All right, fuck, dude, shit. I mean,
there's a lot of French in it.
What the fuck?
Go, pony, go.
Yeah,
and is this what race is this? Is this an actual race that people care about?
Yeah, the Tour de Poland. It's just one of the legs of a larger.
You got to throw the whole race out at this point. It's contaminated. Yeah, right. You know.
Nah, man. You gotta. Wait, watch him take this corner though. Whoa! He almost eat shit in that corner though.
Thunderclap.
I love it.
And he's not gonna make
Good
it.
horse.
All right. Well, he tried.
All right. You don't know. You don't know. He
had to put him down afterwards.
He's pacing himself.
I guess
he's pacing himself, dude.
If it's
He's
a street
pacing
race
himself.
in a long tour, they got it. That's part of the race, right? You got to account for environmental hazards that you might encounter. I think that's. I think they wouldn't throw it out. I think that's a perfectly legitimate concern to have. Somebody gets on the track that shouldn't be there. Well, it's an outdoor event with millions of spectators. You're gonna have something.
Oh, a new game, horse or cyclist.
Horse or cyclist.
You just hold up pictures.
I would have been impressed if the pony had been riding a bike.
Yeah, by the title that you put in the doc, I expected the horse
That's
to be
the title.
riding a bike.
That's the title of the story, dude.
Still,
So fucking clickbait.
Well, it is Deadspin, so.
still a better mascot than Lance Armstrong. For the kids. Turns out.
I really wanted the horse to have ridden up on someone and knocked them off and stayed on the bike somehow.
Yeah. Well, my final story is Muncie, Indiana. Just a dumb one.
Indiana story.
37-year-old Indianian decides he's going
Indian?
to not an Indian. No, sorry. No.
Is that Native American or the other kind?
Yeah. Reports started around 7. No, that was AM when he got pulled in. In the evening of the night prior to his arrest, when he was found knocking on the strange neighbors' doors around his neighborhood, pounding on their door, demanding a drink. Later, he was picked up by some of the police, and he told them his name was Robert Dill from Florida. He was unable to give any identifying information and refused all other cops' advances to find out exactly where he lived or what he was doing in this place. When a cop turned him around and noticed that on the back of his neck he had his actual name tattooed on his head, which he then referred to him in his real name and said, "Have a seat, Mr. Buck." And the gentleman turned to him and sat down and then went, "Oh shit," and and then he gave away his real identity. Fantastic. Yeah, he was doing crystal. What are you gonna do? All these people doing drugs.
What is it with you and the meth stories, bro?
I don't know, man. But I see their faces and I have to tell the story. My goal here at DKG is to make sure none of you kids ever want to do any kind of illicit mind-altering drugs. My best way of showcasing this is except for alcohol. Stick with what works, kids.
Don't drink alcohol, kids.
You follow one druggie around for 5 minutes, you'll never want to do a drug in your life. It's fantastic. Also, don't follow druggies around. It's a bad idea. Unless they're your parents.
So
not closely.
What was his name that he gave the police?
Robert, I think Dill, some shit like that.
Dill.
Robert
and his
Dill.
actual name was something Buck?
Buck like fucking Bumsbull. Probably not.
Perfect. I like it.
If you were going to give a fake name to the police, what would you choose? Do you have one prepped? You all have one prepped, don't you? What's your fake name for the police?
Now it's Buck Bumsel.
I'm telling you, because then it gets out there, dude.
Douglas Merriweather.
Okay, a little British, but I'll see it.
Little British.
Don't say that, and I'll start doing a British accent for it. It'll be great. Well, yeah, why? What's the problem? That's terrible. Buck Bumsbull. There's a lot of consonants all together. It's hard to get through that last bit of that name without any vowels. It's terrible. Nikon, what's your fake name when the police come calling? Right at your door. Knock knock. Who's in there? We got a warrant for warrant for Nikon.
Mike Brown. That's a legitimate.
No one here but Mike Brown.
Only because I've actually given that as my name once.
Kaz, give me a name.
I don't want to know your actual name, Nikon. Don't ever tell me.
Oh, right,
Cops are at the door. Is Breod in here?
I usually go.
Is Breod in? He's been stealing. He's been selling fake knives on Blizzard's website. Bro didn't hear.
You can't sell knives on Battle.net. Probably Joe.
Not yet.
Probably go with a good old Joey.
So it's just Joey's in here. It's just us Joeys.
Hey, that's me.
All right, cool. Steve?
Just some Nikon up the
You're
river.
an expert at name making. Don't look at your D&D panel and start rolling for it.
Oh no, I got a pen name that I'd use from way back in the day. Rafael Mortis.
You can pull off
Spanish.
Raphael.
Rafael.
Yeah.
It's my uncle. My uncle Rafael.
Oh, there you go. Decent. Well done.
So, did you say you're just giving your uncle's name?
No. Rafael Mortis.
Oh, I've had the dreams that I've been arrested for shit, and I've pulled off the caper of getting out of the situation. Just I mean, really, it's not like an idea of like really like trying to go long term with it, but it's the getting out of the issue with blaming something on my dad, because my dad is the same name as me, like same first, last, and middle name as me, and so shit gets mixed up all the time in the court papers. So like we have a lot of similar shit and locations and addresses on the history books, so the stuff gets mixed around all the time. Like papers will go to him, he'll get like a traffic ticket, and it'll go to me. Like, you know, stuff like that happens all the time. So I've had these like dreams where I've like, you know, I just needed to get out of the police station for whatever reason. And so I'm like, no, it was my dad and blah, blah, blah. And I somehow finagled my way out of the system, you know. But, you know, that's probably never going to happen. So, what are you
Your
gonna do?
dad gets arrested.
I know, exactly, right? That'd be the word. That'd be the bad part. But then they'd find out it wasn't him. And it'd be like, those crazy kids. And Scooby-Doo would robber.
By that time, you'd be out of the country.
I'd be so out of the country. It's like 2 feet from my house. Take the you just fall out of the car and you're out of the country. Sweet. I'm out of news stories. Kaz, you done?
I got one. I got one last one. I got one for our wealthy listeners out there. If you got money and you're looking to spend,
going up 4 states,
$24.99 is your best friend. No. So this is a new app for those wealthy individuals. This was an app that was used in the Seattle area, usually by the higher up companies, the Ciscos, the Oracles, the Facebooks. And what this app does is you can have a gas truck come to your parking lot and fill up your car for you. So the companies would use this as like kind of a incentive of being like, hey, you'll come to work, you'll leave with a full tank of gas. But now this is, since they've raised $20 million, this is now going to be an app on an individual basis. So now you, Joe Schmo out there, if you could just afford the underlying cost, download the app. You can get gas anywhere brought to you. You don't gotta fuck that shit, bro. It comes to you.
I mean, how rich we talking here?
You can burn the Earth's natural resources twice as fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you
waste them all you want. Who gives up?
Hold on, I hate going to the gas station. How much does it cost?
It's called a booster.
Apparently, Sunbun knows every single one of them because he's a king. I don't know how many of those are fake or real.
He lives out.
You could
Sunbun game.
I want to play the Sunbun game like startup, real or fake, like fucking filled booster, easy fill, urgent.ly, fuel me. Like it is, they can all be equally real or not real. That probably all real.
But you know, so you have to have the hierarchies of this, right? You have to have the one that's actually legitimate, like this one, right? Like booster with guys in uniforms, the trucks, and all that shit, right? Then you just have to have like kind of, you have the Ubers, the Lyfts, and then you just have the like Joey's ride service. Because, like, you know, Joey knows kind of how to put together an app, and he's just like, whatever, dude, I'll be in an Uber, but it's only him. So you just have, like, Mikey's gas, and it's just a dude named Mikey who shows up with a gas can. Like,
with the gas can, the little red gas can.
Yo, who needed gas?
It says a Nissan Sentra. Has anyone got the Sentra? Where is that your Sentra, sir?
Yeah. Which Sentra am I filling up? There's 8 of them out here, dude.
No, those are all mine because I bought the same
Walmart
one
parking lot.
8 times because I love the Sentra.
I would if I had the money. It's so good.
I saw the title to this and I thought it was funny because it's technically illegal for me to pump my own gas in New Jersey. But so when it was just like people who don't want to pump their own gas, they just have someone come with them and pump their gas for them.
No, they deliver that gas to your house.
Now that it's literally someone just coming with a truck and filling you up, it's a way better story to me.
I love it. I want it. I want to have it done. I had a grown ass man deliver me ramen at Steve's house yesterday.
Maybe if the truck was electric. And do they have trucks for ethanol fuel?
When you have all that fuel,
do they have
do you
all
want a battery
3
truck
grades? They have all 3 grades in the one truck. Can you? I mean,
you're like, oh no, yeah, sorry, this was my diesel Jetta here.
I want this wasteful economic situation to be.
They'll recharge your battery for you.
I'm looking at this picture of the truck.
That truck looks legit as fuck.
On it. It has prices on it.
Yeah, you can stop it by the side.
If you're at a red light and you're like yeah, fucking give me the
regular unleaded $2.49,
87
octane
octane
$2.79.
Wow. Wait, hold on. No one pays California gas prices. That's the thing. Like I'm looking at this picture right here, and it's like regular it's a little blurry, but regular premium. And these prices are not California prices right
Definitely now. Not California. Is that negative 20
cents? Where are those prices?
They'll pay you 20 cents to take your
discount.
Yo, there's a fluctuation. It depends on how close the truck is to you already.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm
That's
just
Uber
making
style.
shit up to
Yeah, dude. Smart.
$1.50 is ridiculous. What?
Yeah, take Apple Boops. It's great. Yeah, no, I'm
good
down.
Gas day, bro.
All right. I'm kicking this out of news. We're going into games now.
It's game time.
Hell yeah!
With Curly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only on dkgWELP.
And that bumper means we're in game time, baby.
Wait, hold on. I need to write down the name of this company so I can buy it when the market opens.
Right.
You got aftermarket trading,
aren't we?
So right now, if you noticed, your chat is on emote only. It's just to keep you guys from answering the fucking puzzles before the contestants get a chance to. At this point, it's now become gamified for you to try to answer the questions with the best emotes that you possibly can come up with. If you are in the need of some emotes, you know you can buy them for $4.99 a month. You can get a DKG01 face, or you can get.
Or
if you don't want to use Curly's face, you could pay a little bit extra, just a marginal extra bit, just the price of one last Domino's pizza a year.
And
you could pay $24.99
with your Amazon Prime membership. You get a free subscription to this channel. So if you choose to do that, it's super helpful. And I can't find my document anymore. It disappeared. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, we're going easy game first, guys. You know how this works. These are games I stole from NPR's Wait, Don't Tell Me and Ask Me Another. The good thing about that is no one here listens to NPR. So they're basically brand new and unique to my show. This very first game is super. Oh yeah, if you want to fucking sneaky cheat, you can pay the money and any tip or subscription, any tip over 100 bits or any subscription, you can get Jason to read out answers. But good luck timing that. This first game is called It Begins and Ends With Me. Every answer to the clue that I give will start with the letter M and end with the letter E. M as in maracas, E as in eagle. It could be a phrase. So, for instance, a very easy toss-up or clue. This rodent was the first animated character to be given the star on the Walk of Fame.
Nikon.
Nikon.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. You see how that works? Starts with an M, ends with an E. Bish, bash, bosh. Kaz, what were you going to say?
Mickey Mouse.
Okay. I just was going to be interested when you went, oh, I get it now.
Don't. I can't do that bit all the time.
Okay. So as always with the crew, if you're confused about this, name is your buzzer. So you say your name, and that's your buzzer. Biceps, triceps, and deltoids are examples of these types of body parts. Steve.
Muscle.
That is correct. Bing, 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 bing. A commonly favorite condiment, famously made by Hellmann's or Best Foods.
Nikon.
Steve.
I heard Kaz.
Mustard.
Nikon.
Nikon.
Mayonnaise.
Begins and ends with E or M-E. Mustard.
I know. After I said it, it's fine. Let's keep going. Don't dwell on these things.
Mac and
dude.
cheese. This is popular in the UK. It's a brand of food spread made from yeast extract.
Flipping UK. I'm going there in 3 weeks. I'll go get some, whatever it is.
Kaz.
Marmalade?
Very close.
That's an accurate food spread that, yeah, I don't know.
We're not looking for that, though. We're looking for Marmite.
Marmite?
Specifically
British.
Yeah.
Vegemin over here.
The Vegemite. Vegemarmite.
In the UK. Marmite. Now I gotta go get some of that.
This might be easy.
What's it made out of? Do we know what it's made out of? Anybody in the chat know what it's made out of?
Yeast extract.
Yeah, but like, what's it taste like?
Can't answer you.
It's just yeast.
Chat can give you emojis to answer you. What's it taste like? Apparently a cat octopus. This is the largest city in Wisconsin.
Steve.
We
were just there, Milwaukee.
That's why I think you might have an advantage on that one.
Wow, dude.
Milwaukee is correct.
Collusion.
This state is the easternmost of the 48
Nikon.
Steve.
Maine.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Fucking Maine. Yeah, I'm trying to go to... So, here's the thing, right? Friends and fam. I think I'm going to take me another vacay next month, if I still have a job, to Maine. I just want to go to Maine. I want to look at fucking trees, dude. Get some Maine lobster in Maine.
I know I've done nothing on the East Coast, but I feel like I've done everything I ever need to. I don't know. There's so much.
You haven't done anything.
I haven't done anything. I did like Midtown Boston. That was it.
Yeah, which is trash. All right?
And then out in the fields,
Boston,
Georgia is what I did, and that was fucking trash.
What the fuck are you doing in Georgia?
Ex's grandpa's land. They had a wedding up there.
Oh, grandpa land.
Sorry, Nikon. A multi-platinum artist with this hit song titled "Be Without You."
I don't know the pops.
Multi-platinum artist.
I don't know the multi-platinums.
Kaz.
Mariah Carey?
I mean, it sounds phonetically like it would work, but no, it's not.
It's in a Y, Kaz, but
I think it's
enough.
Yeah. Fuck.
You got
Ariana Grande.
Mariana Grande.
Milli Vanilli.
Boop boop boop. Mary J. Blige.
Don't know who that is.
Multi-platinum
I've heard
artist.
one song by her.
It was probably "Be Without You." This artist is known for the songs "What's Going On" and "Sexual Healing."
Again.
Kaz. Yes, there's an E at the end of it.
Can't ring in and then think about
Marvin
it.
Gaye?
That's right. Marvin Gaye. He was questioning the Y at the end there. I knew what he was thinking. Like,
The only
Look, I didn't want to do it again.
he didn't want to get fooled twice. It's good times. This ice cream based drink brings all the boys to the yard.
Steve.
Yes.
Milkshake.
Indeed. Steve would know. A baked treat typically made from whipped egg whites and sugar, the basis of pavlova.
Steve.
Steve.
Meringue.
That is correct.
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the easy up questions, by the way.
I was like, I knew what it was. I couldn't.
I didn't know that a meringue was a thing. I only know, the flavor, lemon, meringue, lime.
I'm making a meringue. An optical illusion that causes people to think that they see water.
Nikon.
Nikon.
Mirage.
Need.
Love that map in CSGO.
White Tiger.
Good fucking luck. Alexander Calder is credited with creating this art form. Yep, that's what I thought.
Alexander Calder created this art form. Modern dance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The mobile.
What?
A mobile.
Like a baby mobile?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I know. I said there was easy up
when you
questions.
said type of art, I was going for like minimalism, fucking pointillism, and I'm like, no, those all end in M.
The last name of the French artist from the earliest 20th century, known for his colorful cutouts in his painting La Danse.
La Danse. French artist.
La Danse. You'll have heard the name when you hear it. Panakri, I love you.
I don't think this ends in an E, but Nikon.
No.
Mondrian? Okay.
I've always
I
lost
didn't think
every.
that ended it in E, but
I lose all my Mahjong games as well.
Oh, that's a cool Sam emote. I never seen that Sam emote before.
Yeah, he drew that one. He streamed making it. He drew it all pixely.
Sam Hears is the answer to this question.
Correct. No, the answer is Matisse.
Matisse.
Oh, okay.
Learned about him in middle school.
Yeah.
Forgotten everything.
No, I read the question and I was like, I don't know. And then I heard the answer and I was like, oh yeah, okay. A member of the Royal Canadian Police is known as a
Steve
Kaz.
Mountie.
That works for me. A messaging system made of dots and dashes.
Steve.
God.
Morse code.
Yes.
Got my name.
In Shakespeare, this is Romeo's family.
Steve.
God
Montague.
Damn it.
We're halfway through these.
He worked.
No, I'm
he
kidding.
worked at theater, dude. All right, you know what?
Collusion.
I hate
I'm
Shakespeare.
calling the collusion. I'm calling collusion. The man worked in a theater. Okay.
Work.
All right,
Not
that
work.
was the easy game. For the second game, I hope you all brushed up on your bird knowledge.
Bird.
Nice.
This game is called
Terror
Bird's the
bird.
Word.
Ranodon. Argentavis.
Owlbear.
Owlbear.
What's the average speed
The rock.
of an unladen swallow carrying a coconut?
All right, so for an easy up, for example, every answer is going to contain a name of a bird. So for instance, if I said the clue was another name for wrinkles in the corner of your eye.
Steve. Crow's feet.
Correct, Amundo. If I asked you,
not my name.
if I asked you the term for a person who has more energy in the evenings,
Steve.
what the fuck?
Night owl.
This might be an easy up
Fucking
as well.
Steve turned into the fucking Rain Man all of a sudden. That's my bit, dude.
Johnny Depp's character in the Pirates of the Caribbean
Wapner
franchise.
is coming on.
Steve?
Jack Sparrow.
Okay, well, this is some of these I left in because I don't know if it's just me not knowing pop culture.
But you said this was a hard one.
Technically, I mean, so we'll get there. Watch. This Blurred Lines singer twerked with Miley Cyrus at the 2013 VMAs.
All you
Oh,
guys.
Kaz. Robin Thicke.
Damn. Yep. See, so I leave him in sometimes because I don't know.
I went with his dad. God damn it.
Don't look at the camera like
I
that,
went
Kaz.
with Alan Thicke, and I'm like, that's not a fucking bird.
What is the Alan Thicke?
Thicke is a bird, right?
This brand name tuna has a mermaid adorned on the can.
Steve.
Steve.
Chicken of the sea.
Boop 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 boop.
The inferior
Go
tuna.
with the fucking the one that Jessica Simpson kept asking questions about. I would have known that.
That is the one. Is this chicken or is this tuna?
Yes, I know. But then I figured none of you would have known that because that's just weird pop culture shit that I know.
I don't know where I heard that. Where did I hear that? Why do I know this fact? We're bonding.
It was before. It was, as I know this specifically, it was before reality TV had been coined reality TV. And so we were just on the cusp of it, and it was like, why are all these news stations talking about this chick named Jessica Simpson? And I remember being like, I guess she does music or something. And then it was like, oh, but she's really like cool. And then it was like, oh, she's got a TV show. Oh, that show is canceled. Oh, she's dumb now. And I'm like, why are you still talking about her? Like what? And then that's when I slowly just kind of moonwalked out of the room. That is
reality show
the
with
television news.
Her husband, who was in a boy band.
But that's
Not one of the good
that's
ones.
when all the news networks, all the local news networks, at least out here, I don't know if this is all over the world, but like every place that you used to be able to get world news was like, it became Entertainment Weekly. Like it was just constantly like whatever. And I was like, I don't want this in my head. So I just walked out of that room forever. Your next question, clue. On a compass rose, this term describes north, south, east, and west.
And it's a bird.
What?
And it's a bird. We're still on the bird thing.
A term to describe north, south, east, and west on a compass rose. They are known as the
Kaz. Eagle lines?
Sure.
Nikon.
No. Nikon.
Cardinal direction.
There. Yes.
Cardinal direction. Yeah.
Oh,
Eagle lines, but it's
I
close.
thought, yeah.
look, man. Look, I tried, bro. Right? I fucking tried.
Oh, Puck got
Buck's
it.
trying to cheat.
In
Buck's
my
cheating.
head, I was like, what is the most Boy Scout answer I could fucking give? And I was like,
Eagle.
eagle. And I was like, all right, how do I turn this into a compass thing? Lines. There we go. Eagle lines.
This is
Manifest destiny.
This is a groovy 1970s sitcom about a rock band that traveled by a school bus.
Oh, Kaz.
Kaz knows all the white people shows. Or just buzzes in.
Kaz always does. He thinks he
Hold on,
knows
read
it,
the
and then
question
he
again.
decides
Read the
to
I'm not
question.
going to read the question.
Because I had the answer.
Groovy
but then I
1970s.
my cat.
1970s sitcom about a rock band that traveled by school bus.
I don't know anything from the 70s.
I know there
God,
was Don.
I know
Steve.
this.
Steve.
No, this is wrong. I'm dumb. Partridge Family.
That's right.
Oh, really?
That's it.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Partridge.
Donnie Marie, dude. I shouldn't have said anything, dude. I shouldn't have said anything.
You gave it away. You gave it away. You had it.
I had to work to it. I was trying to do it in my head. I was trying to do the answers in my
Amazing.
head. I can't do math in my head.
I didn't even put together the bird part of that. I
Yeah.
was just like, what 1970 show involves music?
Has
Partridge
to be.
Family, sure.
Like all I said, I was like, I know it. I can see it. I was like, Donnie and Marie are there. Fucking,
When I called on you, I was like, "Oh, Cass has got
wait,
this."
that's
Like
not-
you knew it. Well done.
right? Donnie and Marie were on the Partridge Family, right?
Yes. Right? No.
I did. I need she needs to
I
know.
don't fucking
dude.
know. I was dead.
I was dead.
Old timey criminals might use this slang for a police informant. Steve.
Shoot. Oh,
A police informant. Oh,
Simpsons.
Kaz.
Jaybird? No.
Not right. Kaz.
Fuck. Steve threw me off. A squawk? Pit? No. Fuck, all I can think of is a rat now, dude. Fuck. I'm out.
I have another answer, but I blew it.
I'll give Nikon a chance,
Nikon,
and then I'll give it to
Nikon's
Steve.
all you.
I have no idea.
Steve?
Songbird.
Nope. Might work, but I don't have judges. Stool pigeon.
Dual. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
I like how we're all like, "Yep, that's totally the answer."
Many Cold War film strips taught children to survive during nuclear blasts with this 3-word phrase.
Nikon.
Steve.
Nikon.
Duck and cover.
Yeah.
Hover. Yeah.
That's a bird?
The duck.
The
Duck.
duck.
Oh.
What is wrong with you, cat?
It is also a verb. We were thinking about.
Is a
duck
duck a
part.
bird?
It
What?
is a verb in that sentence, but it happens to be a duck.
God, it hurts, Kaz. It hurts.
I'm trying to read about the Partridge Family, dude.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Fucking 5 minutes ago. All right.
Oh, I don't even know. Okay, good luck. The Nantucket-based airline owned by Joe Hackett in the 1990 sitcom Wings. In the show Wings, what was the name of the airline owned by Joe Hackett? You got to have a real late night boredom stretch in your life to
Dude,
I've seen a
Here's the
lot
thing.
of that
Wings.
Here's the
show.
thing. I've seen a lot of wings.
This is why I
haven't
left it in.
seen a lot.
I honestly left this in because I was like, you know what? Fucking probably, out of all people, Kaz has probably watched a shit ton of Wings.
I can't
Fucking
remember though because it runs together with fucking Cheers, dude.
It's a discount Cheers.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would so
Same time
it
at
would
night.
be like this late night. It would be this late night block where like
Yeah.
the honeymooners would come on and Cheers would
Cheers
come
and
on
Wings. Yeah.
and fucking Wings.
Oh fuck me! God damn it!
What was the name?
What was the name of the airline that was owned in that?
Wasn't
Probably has
Sparrow.
Eagle
I think
in
it's
it,
like
yes.
Seagull Airlines.
Close. It's not even.
Pelican Airlines.
Nope.
Uh,
Sandpiper Airline.
Sandpiper.
Sandpiper.
Oh,
Oh,
the
I
beach
was
bird.
not close, dude. Not
That's a
close at
bird.
all.
That's
Sure.
a beach bird.
Sounds about right. Could be. Nickname for the University of Iowa's sports teams. Kaz.
Jayhawks.
Close.
Shit.
Nope. I don't know.
Fuck.
I should
No, I
know
have to
this.
get this.
Come on,
Kaz,
Mr. Sports
uh,
Odds and Ends.
Everyone hover over their subscription to Sports Odds and Ends. If he gets it, he can-
Iowa.
You had one word right.
University of Iowa.
Wait, he had one word right?
He didn't name a bird, but he had one word right.
Shit.
Jaybirds? No.
Less. You get less words right. 0-0 on that one.
Iowa. I know it's a hawk, dude. I know it's a hawk.
Okay.
Oh, Nikon.
Nikon.
Hawkeyes.
There it is.
Hawkeye.
Oh my god! I know it's a hawk.
See?
Jayhawk.
Once he was like, "You have one word right," I'm like, "What the fuck is it?" And then you're like, "It's a type of
He,
hawk."
le-
I'm
he
like,
leaned in on J, which is Jayhawks. First thing he said.
Jayhawks. Okay.
All right, your final question. A bit of a toss-up. Sorry to end on this, but here it goes. I'm trying to make this one. In golf, it's a score of 2 under par. Steve.
Eagle.
Yeah, baby. Guy on
Eagle
NPR.
Is it
lines.
Cross and 4 over is a condor. Come on, give me more points.
In NPR's quiz, Homeboy was tied. This was the question that was going to answer it, and he said birdie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lost the
I
game.
had to think about it for a hot quarter second.
Well done, team. That, my friends, is your games for the week. As always, thank and tip your NPR representatives. Please subscribe and get an NPR tote bag. They facilitate all the questions, so I don't have to actually work whatsoever. And I will queue up emails.
Time for some cocktail-infused communications.
dkgWELP.
Email.
Now!
Before I do the emails, I'd like to honestly, so Sunbun, on a whim of a drunken joke night, we were hanging out. So it started off with this. I said something. I was telling a story in Discord about stuff, like shit that happened in San Diego or whatever. And I wasn't even paying attention. He didn't say anything out loud, but in text for voice chat, he had posted like articles relating to the thing I was talking about. Like he was like live fact checking my story. And I was like, what are you, fucking Curlitifact right now? like PolitiFact, which checks, policy stuff. So he went and registered twitter.com/Curlitifact. And it's my current favorite thing to see tweets happen. because right now he's got on episode 86 of the DKgWELP. Curly said that one WoW gold in dollars is worth more than one Venezuelan Cupertino in dollars. And he just gives all the real facts to it. If you need to laugh every now and then, seriously, follow that Twitter account, and hopefully it'll make Sunbun constantly use it because it's hilarious.
What is this photo? What is this photo on Curlitifact? Is that you?
That's me at 22.
Wow.
That's Curly's lore photo.
Wow.
It's good times.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't meet you at 22.
Hey, we'd have been the same fucking people, dude. The fuck were you doing at 22? Digging fucking...
He's just saying he judges books by the cover.
Whoa, watch what he's saying to the Mexican guy.
Wow.
You're building tree houses and shit? I don't know.
I wish.
What you're doing.
Love tree houses.
That's what I was doing.
Also, I got a question on the Snap.
You would have hated me at 22. I was dating at 22.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was obnoxious. Yeah, no, I'd love to check my fucking Snapchat. Hold on. What do you got, Kaz?
Mine is from Striped Roxy, and she asked if one of my figurines above my monitor is Supersonica, and I'm going to say yes, it is.
Is Supersonica anything like Supersonic?
No.
This is from Missy.
I don't know. Her boobs are kind of too big for her to run.
This is just a picture of Bailey's almond milk going into a coffee mixer. It's gone now. This is from Nixel.
Nice.
Just a picture of Nixel and Gabby with a overlay of bear ears on their faces, and Fanakari with a bunch of Steven Universe figurines and a bunch of lines.
Here comes Steve's Snapchat that doesn't exist because he's not on Snapchat.
So this is the email section, but we also have Snapchats that can come in. So if you want to,
and live phone calls.
I think that's a fun bit. We're gonna do that more. I like that bit.
Yeah, no, if you want, please, seriously, Snapchat me in some shit. If I get my phone hacked.
Take callers. Take callers into the show.
As of the next time we do the show, I will have that ability. I will obviously
not the very next time.
No, I do. Well, yeah, not while we're in Vegas, but the next time we actually do a show, I already have the piece I need delivering. I just I have a better splitter for headphone and jack. So instead of just me yelling, because I had the audio coming through the mixer, but I didn't have this microphone going through it, and your guys' voice wasn't going through it. It was just yelling at a speakerphone. So I'll have the ability to do both of it, so you guys can talk to whoever's on the phone as well as he can hear you and they can hear us. So. But I'll be using a fake number, obviously, but it'll be through the network, so there won't be any kind of bullshit like that. It'll be really cool. It'll be really kind of fun to, like, even for the normal streams, to have, like, open lines and just be like, call in the fucking show from wherever you are, like, caller, you're on the air. What's up? It's my dream. I mean, I just always wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Caller, turn down your radio.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. We got an email here from good old Coral, good old California Coral. Just says hello. It's very nice. Thank you very much. Hello, Coral.
Hello, California Coral.
Hope you're having a good
Make sure
evening.
the divers don't break off your fronds because it takes a long time to grow that coral.
Yeah, you want to make sure all of your reefs are intact and taken care of. They're a natural resource and endangered.
Take care of your clownfish, your anemones.
We got a email from the one, the only Arizona Reverend Puck. Question number one, I guess, open air. Did this work? I guess yes.
Yes,
because he sent it to. Thanks to Steve insinuating this. He sent the email to, does this thing work or do I have to roll for initiative at dkgTV.com?
Yeah.
Definitely works. Then he asked, what is a podcast and why did they keep attacking that fucking goat? That's a reference to our D&D campaign. They didn't attack the goat. They rolled to use a modified wand of polymorph, which then rolled so badly that the wand itself destroyed itself and turned the main end NPC into a gibbering mouther, which was a pretty shitty ending. But it was a possibility, and I'm sorry that it happened, but it happened. You guys got a bunch of money, though, in that D&D campaign. Sweet.
Killed an innocent.
So, I mean, for those that missed the last 2 weeks, and if you're back to listening, thank you so much for holding on during the time period. But we took 2 weeks off to do back-to-back using this time slot to do a D&D test run with some of the tools that they have for internet-based Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, and it was really fun. They're both on Twitter. I had no intention of making any kind of audio files of them because they're all very YouTube. Yeah, I have no intention to make any kind of audio things to it because they're very visual, anyways. But they were fun and they were long. They ended up being like 9 hours. Something I intended to be like a fucking 2-hour jaunt ended up being 9 hours to get through. But it was fun. I think we had a lot of fun with it. So check those out if you want. It definitely so to defend how that went, there was a whole section and paragraph for if this happens, let your team go this way because we
pull back the curtain.
Okay, all right.
What are you doing?
I feel like I have to. Okay, you're right. You're done. Yeah, sorry. That's the story you got to deal with it.
Then I jumped in and I killed everybody. Let's get busy.
This one's from Steve Negretti, sent to Curly is cool, but Steve is also cool, and Kaz is cool too. Oh, it keeps going. And so is, God, it's hard to read without capitals. And so is Nikon, I guess, podcast Bros Forever. At dkgTV.com.
Hard to read
Love it.
without capitals.
It's all one long email address. It's not. You'd lose your
That
shit.
makes it harder to read.
He asks, what natural biome on planet Earth is your favorite? Forest, beach, desert, snowy mountain, etc.
I really like woods, probably because I never had woods as a kid growing up, and I read a lot of Calvin and Hobbes, and he would always walk in the woods, and I would visit relatives every so often, once in a blue moon, like in Illinois, and they had woods in their backyard, and I walked around the woods, and I caught frogs, and it was amazing, and I really like woodlands.
Wait, so what was your favorite?
Woods.
Would
you like me to reiterate?
Growing up in sunny San Diego, I always dreamed of a winter biome of awesomeness where I could make an igloo or I could dig under the snow. I don't know how much viability there is when doing that, but I always seen like people going out of their house and it's like the snow is up above their roof and they dig holes and shit. I don't know if that's super dangerous, but that sounds like a fucking blast. Like I would make like so many tunnels, it is ridiculous. As a kid, that'd be super fun.
Yeah,
I tried doing that once, and then a snowplow came and destroyed my tunnel.
I had my action figures in there.
The snow is really nice.
Part of the problem was we were inside there as the plow was coming.
That's a nightmare.
I stuck my head out, saw the plow coming, immediately dropped down and scurried out the back. It was a thing.
Something that might seem normal to your world, but like to me, that's a dream fantasy right there. And I would love to like. Also, I run hot, so it'd be nice to be in a colder place.
Snow is cool to visit. I would never want to live in it, though.
I don't know. A constant.
I would never want to live in 80-degree weather all the time.
Not 80, it's like 70s mostly.
Yeah.
And now it's summer.
I mean, I also grew up.
Now.
Growing up where there is the beach accessibility, it's so weird to go to places. Like when I went to Georgia and I did the whole tree thing. The trees seemed cool until, like, just because it's that area. I mean, maybe it's just because it's Georgia, but like the musky, fucking wet humidity and the mosquitoes and the bugs and it's like, oh, there's fucking deer everywhere. Like, god damn it. No, I don't know. Deer sound fun.
Yeah. I feel like I want to say wood. Like I've been thinking about this whole time. I feel like I want to say woods, but
yeah,
because I feel like all right. So how my brain works, right? If something bad were to happen, at least in the woods, I could use the wood to like do stuff. Right? I could make weapons,
you're
shelter,
practical
hide ladies.
What can the environment give me?
Yeah.
It's a good way to go.
Impress a woman by building a desk because, you know, that's the most impressive thing you can do as a man these days.
It's pretty easy.
Impressive to build a desk.
Pretty easy.
Like the other ones just seem like too dangerous.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mean, I already had shelter, but you know, I guess if I was looking for what biome would be dropped into with nothing but my own fucking dick in a
like that's how I envision it, right? Is you're just like that biome you pick, you just drop there with nothing else around you.
I don't know. I still think the winter would be better for me at least, but I would also, you know, I guess probably the forest would be the most giving. Then again, you could just live on the beach forever and never even have to build shelter. Just fucking be like, yo, fucking done. Put some fronds up, call it a day. I mean,
then you are sunburned forever, and you're that guy.
You got fronds up, man. You just put fronds up.
Fronds.
Yeah. Of any kind.
Nothing beats a good frond.
I mean, like...
I like the temperate biome that you have all 4 seasons. It feels really nice.
Really, when it looks down to it, if you're going to worry about survival, like, homeless people got it made out here. You just fucking live, and you're like, sweet, out on the beach, playing kickball. We all look like all the fucking people that live here anyways. So, works out great. So I'd say, yeah, it's great. Now we know. Curly Q comes in with the important question at dkgtv.com. What is the best brand of ice cream, gelato, sherbet, or sorbet?
Sherbet. That's a tough one.
What's the best brand of ice cream? I always enjoyed gelato.
Yeah, but do you have a brand?
Oh, Talenti. Talenti?
Is it an actual brand? You making up words again?
No, it is. It's like a... yeah, it's like a little... I don't know. It's fucking at the Vons.
I don't eat a lot of ice cream these days.
Yeah.
Just the other day, I had some Haagen-Dazs. That was all right. I think just because it's one of the only ice creams that I have eaten with really fond memories. You can't go wrong with Ben and Jerry's. There was a time.
I was gonna say that. I was like, I don't know many, but I'm just gonna go with Ben and Jerry's. One, because I was just in Vermont and I drove past their factory, and 2, because it's just fucking tasty.
Whoever makes the Looney Tunes fucking heads that you can eat with the gumball eyes, that's my company. I don't know. It's probably fucking.
I worked at a. Go for it, Kaz.
I'm just gonna say I don't know ice cream brands that very well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, I'm not like a big ice cream guy. There's occasions where, I mean, the sugar thing doesn't apply to everything. It keeps you away from everything, but I still have cravings for random shit sometimes. So, like, there's a blackberry Talenti thing that's all no one eats it. No one eats it because it's like I'm sure it's disgusting to most human beings, but it's like a sugar-free, except for whatever's in a blackberry sorbet / fucking gelato thing that's always in the Vons, like, no one bought it. It's expiring soon. 50% off section, which is where I live my life. And I'm always like, that looks kind of good. And I'll take it home, and I'm like, it's pretty good shit.
I worked at a show in the North Coast Repertory Theater, which is up here in Solana Beach. No, Solana Beach? Yeah, Solana Beach. No, I don't know where it is. It's up north, just a little bit. And it was a show called the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. A really, really funny musical, and I was mixing it, and the musical director of that show, his name is Steve Withers, super awesome, super cool guy. He would load up the freezer of the green room with the tiny little single-serving Ben & Jerry's ice cream with the wooden spoon that comes in the lid, and the cheesecake, the strawberry cheesecake flavored Ben & Jerry's. I was all over that, like almost every day. He would just load it up. So I have very fond memories of eating the single serve Ben & Jerry's.
Just running the mixer board. Just bloop, bloop, bloop.
It's great. Bloop, bloop. It's great.
I will say my favorite brand of ice cream, which can sometimes be hit or miss. My favorite ice cream type, but can be very hit or miss depending on the brand, is butter pecan. I love me some butter pecan, man.
I have never had anything butter pecan. Is it good, Kaz? Is it good? Do I need to try butter pecan?
I enjoy butter pecan.
Can you fail with anything buttered?
Well, when I think of butter, I think of like butter on toast. It's like a different flavor.
I think of a croissant.
Just doesn't ring to ice cream to me, but maybe I got to try it now that Kaz recommends it.
Not a big fan of nuts, so that one's out for me.
Whoa, that's not what your boyfriend... Wait, no, sorry.
That's not what's on your Tumblr account.
I'm not even looking, Steve.
That's not what your lips say. No, mind. Sorry, what?
North Coast Rep. Thank you, California Carl. Solana Beach.
Yay, North Coast Rep. So we have one final.
It was less than a block away. It was like one street over. Yes, I ran for the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
All right.
With a fucking 20 in hand, man.
Previous story, Kaz left middle of a fucking video game because he heard two notes off of a fucking local mystery van fucking ice cream truck, and
He just pulls one ear off his headphone and is like,
What video game?
"We were playing PUBG."
Oh, then totally.
keep me safe, and ran after.
You can leave that game anytime, Kaz.
I would have done that, dude. I would have legitimately been like, "Yo, I'm in this bathtub right now. Just watch me. I'll be back."
I've done
Keep
that
me
a
alive.
few times trying to help people bring shit in the house, and I'm always dead when I come back. This fucking Kaz leaves me.
Guess like, oh,
You were in the
blue's
blue
coming.
that time, dude.
Blue's coming. He's got that for us.
If there's a man coming after you, then I'm gonna 100% do my best to protect you. The blue, I can't do shit about that.
You didn't ride or die with me, Kaz.
The final email from California Coral sent to podcastbeard@dkgtv.com. I feel like I'm going to get billed for these at some point. So, it says, have fun. This brings us to our final topic, actually, if we want to talk about it on stream, Kaz, or maybe do an after show thing. But have fun in Vegas. Please don't die.
Don't tell us what to do.
We are so this is the most I'll say on this episode of the show. So we are celebrating milestones. The many milestones that we have hit here at DKG.
Yeah, it all fucking flooded at once. We spent 8 months in a spiral of like spinning, feeling. And it wasn't because we were still all having a good time, but statistically wise, like 8 months of wheel spinning where no metric was moving forward anywhere, and then all of a sudden, within 1 or 2 months, we fucking hit pavement, and it's just boosh. And I was just like, "What? I gotta do the party. Oh, that's great. Yeah, no, that's a fucking. Oh, we didn't get the streamers up for this one yet. Now we gotta do the next one. I already had that sign printed." Vegas sounds like a good thing to do right now, just to fucking get away from it and celebrate and
we wanted to do something that was our own, right? Because we went to TwitchCon, and TwitchCon kind of gave us this really great feeling of doing something with all these people who enjoy being in the community with us and watching the content that we make and being friends with us and all that stuff. And we put on a hell of a fucking show, thanks to all the friends that we have, including Steve as well, at TwitchCon. So we figured, like, we need some just straight up celebration, because TwitchCon is going to be the on, right? It's going to be where we're putting on the 9. So Vegas is going to kind of be our, just hang out with the people you love, have some fun, blow some money at a table.
I'll throw in a little input right there too. Yeah, because TwitchCon and even PAX, for an extent, is if I'm gonna do my due diligence, I've got to be at things and playing the field and stuff, and so I don't necessarily have just time to be really on vacation and celebrate what we're all doing, which is hanging out with each other and everything. And so the idea of DKG Vegas, if we do it as a yearly thing, which I think we intend to do, at least getting together, it may not be always Vegas, but getting together and just being like, we don't have to be there for the show. We are going to make content. We don't have to be worried about making content. We don't have to worry about who we're talking to, who we're not going to, who we're missing, who wasn't able to come because they're at this show. We're just celebrating our thing and having a good time. So it's going to be super fucking chill, no network mode, just good times.
Yeah.
And then we'll stream it.
At least do a live version of the podcast, maybe a bunch of silly shit. I'm kind of contemplating recording a bunch of it and just making a YouTube video. I don't know. We'll see how the feelers go.
We can talk about bringing my camcorder here too.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be that. I think it'll be enjoyable. I think it'll be fun. If you unfortunately cannot go, do not worry. There will, like Curly said, there will be events in the future for you to go to and hang out with your DKG bros.
But if you're gonna go, you should go.
Do you have a confirmed guest list? Is that public information?
There's the information in cons and meetup in our Discord.
We're gonna get a pimp and a lady of the night for DKG Vegas.
No, there's a list of who's at least publicly who's going on the cons and meetup list. I don't actually know. I haven't looked at it in a while. But yeah, I think Sunbun's gonna be there, and a bunch of other people. Yeah. Only one of those names matters. No. But yeah, so look forward to that. This will be most of next week. I'll be arriving. I mean, I'm going to work. I'm going to do a stream tomorrow, a stream Tuesday, and then I'll be gone for Wednesday because I'm leaving from work to the airport, and then I'll be back Sunday, right? Or Monday, maybe? Shit, Sunday. No, Monday morning, I think. I don't know. Fuck. But yeah, it'll be a lot of everything you see is coming for the next week from Vegas. So tune into the Twitters and shit specifically because that's where you're going to find out what's going to be happening. It'll probably be a lot of Periscope and a lot of random internet outages when I try to go live on my phone and stuff like that, you know. I
have the money. I recommend the Tournament of Kings at Excalibur.
I'm in. I've never done bro fucking Vegas. I've never done hang out in Vegas with like friends. I've always done relationship Vegas where we go and see like two things and then it's like I'm tired and then just sex and stuff. That's about it. That's all Vegas has ever been to me. So like I've never been like let's just fucking explore the streets and let's go fucking gamble. I've never even gambled really in Vegas. Like I've thrown money in a couple machines and that was it. But like
I want a video of Kaz just taking $500 bills, just slamming them down on red on a roulette table, saying "go."
What is that? I mean, really, what is that? It's like 52% for the house and like 48 for you to win, double money. Basically. Like it's still in the house's favor, but it's still double or nothing.
So I have a theory. I mean, this is how people lose money by getting their gambling theories. But somebody who's somebody might correct me on this, but I've always thought that if you went to go to Vegas to try and make money on the gambling table, the way to do it would be at the roulette table because it has red and black, which is double or nothing, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what you do is you have a set, even though it's not actually 50-50 because there are other things on the table, it's, usually red or green.
It's usually your best.
So you throw you throw down, say that your number is 10. So you throw down $10 on black, and then you spin it.
Right.
If you win, great. You're in the green. You put another $10 on black, and you spin it. If you lose, you're out $10, correct? Mm-hmm. So the next time you bet, you throw your $10 that you lost on black, plus another $10.
Yes. So
and you keep exponentially doing that. You just have to have your limit.
Yes. No, this is what.
Tell me, Curly. Tell me.
So that is the genius thing I came up with. The same way you just did for blackjack, because blackjack works the same way. No, because if you lose a hand, you just double what you did before, and then if you win a hand, you just you go back to your normal bet.
Blackjack, it's easier to lose.
Yes, exactly. But the same thing works. But every table has a max that you can hit, and you can't bet higher than. So the house has advantage for every one of every time you play. There's a slight advantage to the house, and your only way to get rid of that advantage is to keep playing with higher of double of each of your thing, so that you don't ever lose money. But when you you're at some point, if you keep playing, you're going to hit maximum table, and you can't double anymore. Your bet can't get higher according to the table. So if you look at blackjack tables, there's always a maximum bet, and that's how you stop people from playing that game.
But in my method, you don't need a maximum. You just always start. Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Because if you keep losing, you can't keep going.
And statistically, you are guaranteed at some point to lose more than you win. So you'll never. You'll win a couple times, but you got to know when to walk away.
Yeah.
But yeah, all tables of all games have that maximum moment, and that's what fucks up that plan. I've been down this road. I didn't
know this. I didn't know. See, it's a learning experience. All right.
Fun times. But anyways, that's where we'll be, everybody.
I think it's going to be great.
Gambling theory.
So, thank you.
Thanks for being here, guys. This is episode fucking 76. Yeah, I had to do game theory. We'll do it. And then also by that time, if you're obviously doing that, pit bosses will just tell you to get the fuck out. They're just like, yeah, we know what you're doing. You're dumb. You're like level 1. Come on, get out of here. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Steve, I don't know if you want to pimp anything. Nikon, you got anything? Fucking.
Steve is not online in any way, shape, or form, but go and check out your local website, www.steampoweredgiraffe.com, to support the band Steam Powered Giraffe, of which I am a part. Anything you give to them will come back to me at some point. And it's a really, really, really fun show if we're ever in your area, or if you want to check out any of our YouTube content. SteamPowerGiraffe.com is the place to be.
If you would like to tip or donate to the Steve Gives Vasectomies Fund,
Vasectomy.
We're raising funds constantly. Every year we vasectomize.
We'll be donating one vasectomy surgery. If you are caller number 3000,
your vasectomy is paid for. All trip is included. All inclusive vasectomy trip.
I'll even be there to hold your hand.
Yep. He'll sign your cast. Nikon, how's it going, buddy?
What's up? You can find me on Twitter, Steve, whatever. Also, if you're into Path of Exile, I'm going to be playing a lot of it because the new league just started.
I'm sorry for your life.
And Kaz and I will be playing CSGO as well, and League, and PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
I'll help Kaz out here. Just go ahead and follow Sports Odds and Ends. It's a fantastic show. And fucking check out about.me/KingKaz. All those links will be below. I will see you guys from Vegas. It's a good blast. Peace.
Thanks, everybody.
In the world.
Vasectomize.
Vasectomize.